Good morning. I thought I would take a moment away from my Dr. Kills morning, 5 a.m. live to do a video on making Victor's drink. So what I have here is the scoop that comes with the L-theanine. That goes right into my shaker bottle. I have a little bit of water, as you can see in there. I go to the 75 mark. I hope this can be seen. Go right to the 75 mark. I apologize. You see it right there, milliliter, 75. I'll put it in there and then I can show you. See where it says 75? There, that's better. 0.75 milliliter. That's how much I put in here. And last, but the most important, is the scoop of the tea. There we go, 1 scoop. Put it in. And I will show you the yerba mate that it is. Next, I am looking for the cover so that I could shake it up. Let me get the cover on there and shake it up next. There we go. Shaky, shaky. I just do this in the beginning to shake for about 10 seconds. You don't have to put this in the mixer, in the Vitamix. Then I put the rest of the water to the top. Yeah, who would have thunk this martini shaker, which I was going to toss out, that I thought, you know what, I'm going to keep it for some unknown reason. I don't know. So this is the martini shaker full of the Victor drink, which goes right to the top, adding ice to the drink. This is me in the morning without any makeup. I think I even look like a little raccoon today. Sip, sip. Cheers, everyone. I'm not joking when I say I literally just rolled out of bed. Bed hair don't care. Yeah, let's get this day started. So I went into my refrigerator to get the ground beef, to get it to room temperature to make with my eggs, and said, oh boy, I don't have any. I'm losing my earpiece. I don't have any. I had to take out one of these Rastilli burgers, quarter-pound burgers from QVC, and let this thaw, and have this in a couple hours with my eggs. But that's okay. The last meal I had yesterday were the roast beef egg wraps, and I was done with that at 6 o'clock. So we're doing good. We can intermittent fast. There's no rules saying I can't do that this month, are there? Look who's coming. There's Ladybug. There's your Ladybug moment. Ladybug? Say hello, YouTubers. I'm outside. Let's get some sun. Or should we get some ladybug? Yeah, let's definitely have a Ladybug moment. Say good morning. Good morning, Ladybug. Say hello, YouTubers. Hello, YouTubers. Hello, that's my mama. My mama's on the YouTube. My carnivore mama and me. Here's our son, everybody. I'm going to stay out here for about 10 minutes. It's nice. I didn't ask Alexa what the temperature was. And I always spell it not to trigger your machines at the house. So, yes, indeed. July 2nd. Let's go. This is the chair It's a high chair, bar chair. No, I don't drink these. These are for company that come over. And this is a high chair, but I want to have the backdrop of the lake. So I'm going to have my coffee and stand up for a little chit chat. No, you don't have to adjust your volume. I was trying to be quiet so that you could hear nature for just a moment. I hope you guys can see me. One. Do you hear that? I love it. I love those sounds. But you don't want to listen to nature sounds. You probably are coming here to listen to me talk. The cup of coffee is plain today. 16 ounces of my usual. Nothing, no butter in it, no whipping. It's plain, it's black. There we go. Black, plain old coffee. It's delicious. This month I want to have 2 coffee experiences. So it has been 2 hours since I drank the Victor cocktail. I'm going to just name it that. I don't know what else to call it. The yerba mate tea experience. Hey, I like that. But I'm sure Victor wants me to call it the Victor cocktail. So I will be having 1 cup of coffee right now because I like what Kelly had said about holding off on the coffee for a couple hours. I think for me it did real well last month, so I'm going to keep with that. And I think I'm going to have, because it's summer, I'm going to continue my high protein egg. I know this grosses people out, yolk coffee. And I've shown it before. I'm not going to do it again. I'll probably just do a screenshot so that you guys can see the macros right after this. That's fine. Now, what I really want to discuss is I am very bummed. Now, this is a personal story, and it's about my sister. So, Mary Jo, here goes. I am completely bummed that she did not get to, get to take advantage of watching the video and commenting to get the festival card, because remember, she mentioned via telephone to me. She didn't mention anywhere in any of my videos, but you guys didn't necessarily know this. I was looking for people that pay attention to my videos, and maybe I go off too long. I'm not sure. I don't know. It's not, for me, it's not a matter of gaining friends. I enjoy people. I have chosen professions in my life to assist people. This month, I want to be able to do more storytelling about my life, little bits and pieces of the story. But I want to talk about my sister Mary Jo first before I go too far off on a tangent like I normally do, you guys. So I really wanted her to get the benefit of doubling the gift card. So Mary Jo, this is coming to you. And like we experience up here in northwestern Wisconsin, what I'm going to do is send this to her in a card that is to be signed, return receipt requested, because what she tells me is this sort of shenanigans happens up in her place. We don't know if it's necessarily post office related Or is it the place that she lives at? I don't know. She doesn't know. Nobody knows. But there has been some stealing happening with cards that some of her friends have been bringing up to her. So that's why it's coming to you, Mary Jo. Return receipt requested, to make sure, number one, you get it. Number two, you put it to good use. And hopefully you're going to buy beef, butter, bacon, and eggs with it. Just saying. That was a requirement to double that gift card. So sorry, I'm only sending you 20, but way to go. Way to be an instant observer. For how many weeks has it been since I have not changed the battery on that clock? Hey, for all I know, the clock might be dead. It might not be the battery. It might be a bad clock. Different view here. I want to talk about a non-scale victory that I noticed yesterday after physical therapy. They have the full-length mirrors because it's a physical therapy place. It's a gym. It's a workout center. It's an aquatic center. So there's lots of mirrors there. The mirrors in my house are only from the waist up, or medicine cabinet one that we have in two of the bathrooms. And at the tanning place, I have a full-length mirror. But I noticed, let me try to back up. Stupid. This is a stupid choice. This is my pajamas. I wear pajamas, take a shower every night. I wear pajamas for a week before I wash them. Or in my case, throw them out because I'm just doing it. So, clavicle. What the hey? I am seeing the clavicle. And it's hard to see this. I can feel my breast bones, the chest bones, whereas I've never, to my recollection, been able to see them, let alone feel them. When I'm laying down, I can feel the rib cage. I can feel the rib cage right now. But I'm not going to bring the camera down because I'm not properly dressed for the day yet. But non-scale victory. Yeah, bones. Winning. I moved over a little more so that you guys could see more of the lake and see if there's any action happening out there. Nothing I can see. But you never know. So, another topic that I want to discuss, which I did last month. Now, I used spices last month. As you guys have seen, my beef, bacon, butter, and eggs pizza that I did. And I used the Flavor God pizza seasoning. So, I'm going to continue on with my spices edition. And continue on with these Flavor God spices that I got. And I just brought one of these outside. So this is the ranch flavored seasoned topper. Original ranch seasoning. There we go. Whoops-a-daisy. Here's the macros and the ingredients. Hope you can see them. I can rotate it just a tad to be able to see. I want to try something like this on what I ate yesterday for dinner, which was the roast beef roll up with the egg life wrap. I'm thinking about sprinkling this on today on one that I'm going to have for lunch and see if it imparts any flavor as it sits in the refrigerator for a couple hours. Just another experiment. I have told you guys before in the past, put down the ranch. I've told you guys before in other videos that I'm not afraid of using spices. I don't think Dr. Berry advocates using spices. Nevertheless, you guys know what I think about pickles. And I can't say that I'm not going to eat pickles. I may have a pickle. The reason I say this is yesterday at Festival Foods, I bought a jar of pickles. I did not eat a something. There we go. Mosquito or something. I did not, whoops, sorry. I did not eat or have a pickle, not one pickle yesterday. Tempting, yes, but did not have it. But I'm prepared for if and when that happens. Is it going to be a bad thing? Is it not going to be carnivore? Is it a plant? Absolutely. Will I die? Because everybody knows plants are trying to kill you. So I may have that one pickle once in a while. I haven't had pickles in a month. I'm not exactly jumping to jam the jar of pickles down my face right now. Yes, I'm walking all around the deck trying to get the steps up. As you saw from yesterday, my steps, I don't think I included that. I will include that next, what my steps were on my watch that I did yesterday. So for all intents and purposes, my primary goal was to get 1,000 steps and tried to do that. As you just saw from yesterday's screenshot of the watch, that was over 2,000 steps. Grocery store was there. I wasn't walking the entire grocery store because no, I try to avoid the inside of the store as much as possible. But I did go to the local store and to Eau Claire and to Quick Trip too. So maybe I should be going for a mile, but at this point in time, I want to stick with the 1,000 steps. I don't think I'm babying myself, but if I'm finding that I can do more than 1,000 steps a day on a consistent basis, well, then next week I'll say 2,000 steps and on and so on and so forth. That's little goals to achieve, in my opinion. What I have here on my computer laptop screen is the current statistics. Well, this is yesterday's statistics because I left the computer here overnight to see if this number changes. Right now it's saying that I have 1,896 public watch hours within the last year, meaning a total of 365 days. So let's go up here and refresh the screen. Refresh, hit it, and see if that number changes. Drum roll, please. I guess I have to scroll. Scrolling. Look at that. I'm over 1,900. So yes, that was since last night. Now you understand what I was speaking about earlier. Let's go. So, the video that I showed you before I stepped outside, I feel so close. So stinking close. Can it be done in a month? I don't know. But what I would like to do is, if I can, and ask you for your help, any and all of you subscribers right now, current, past, people that just look at my videos and never comment, if you can, please like my videos, thumbs up. Share the videos. That's so easy. I know, I understand. I know my friend Cindy tells me about this because she's a TV watcher of YouTube. Now, I've watched it before, but like I told Cindy, if I watch her channel and I see something on the TV in the bedroom that she likes, I know I'm going to be on the cell phone later, so I'll be able to thumb up her comment and make a comment because that's very important. Also, if I see things, other channels that are thought-provoking, the topic makes me go, you know what? I think so-and-so would like that. I share it a lot. I just do. But what I'm asking everybody is, I want the truth. Sometimes the truth hurts, and I realize it, but like I said before, I have thick skin, otherwise known as cellulite, and my thick skin can take the truth. So, do you think that maybe it's my content that's not allowing me to get more subscribers? Should I be doing something different? Should I be saying something different? Do I speak in an offensive manner? You guys don't know me because all you see is, whether it's on TV or on your computer at home or your little cell phone, all you see is a talking head, sometimes a body. Very few and far between these days where you see a body, because I'm a one-handed videographer, one-handed YouTuber right here, and not ashamed to admit it. Where's that tripod? I don't know. It's in my closet, in my pantry in the kitchen. But put your comments down. Let me know. Let me know, please. Anything that you say, any comments, good or bad, is a comment, is good for the algorithm. So comment away. Later on, stay tuned to this video because I will be announcing later on in the video the contest that I'll be doing during the month of July, because I love contests. I love giving back. I love giving to people. I like making people happy. That's my nature. That's Jerry. Though sometimes I may come off. Maybe it's my tone and inflection. And like I said, you guys don't know me in real life. I used to be 5'12". Thanks to the surgeries at my age, I've shrunk. But stay tuned later to find out all the details of the July contest. I gotta go in and feed Ladybug. Later. And this is what's for our breakfast. The 1/4 pound Rastilli's burger that I get from QVC. I cook that up to medium. I put in 3 eggs. I did not remove the beef tallow. I cooked the eggs right in the beef fat. Finishing up the coffee, the rest of my just ice water. And I think I'm going to throw in a little Frank's today. The dog's not going to eat this. I just fed her breakfast, so I was looking over this sales flyer booklet that just so happened to be at Festival Foods. Generally speaking, they have a couple of coupons and a lot of recipes that I just don't eat. But nevertheless, I thumbed through it and I saw this ad for Hero Bread. So I want to say to my sister Mary Jo, when you're at Festival, check this out. It's in the bakery section at Festival Foods. Look at all the benefits. Little carbs, no sugar, fewer calories, high fiber, lots of protein, delicious bread, real benefits available in the bakery. So I'm challenging my sister Mary Jo. Buy this when you get your gift card. If you buy this, and if you comment on one of my videos within the next week, what I will do is give you a $25 gift card to Festival Foods. This is your last try. I'm grasping at straws, folks, trying to get my sister to comment. So let's go, Mary Jo. Well, I am about to make my lunch for today because I ate my breakfast a little bit late. I'm only going to have one egg life wrap and a quarter of a pound of the roast beef that I got yesterday from Festival Foods. I'm going to give you my opinion. First off, opinions are like, well, we know what they are. But I remembered after watching many people talk about them forgetting the fact that the Egg Life wrap in the new wrapper container, product container, has a self-sealing. So as I'm opening it up today, I'm realizing, check this out, one-handed. Look how easy it is to open up. And there really isn't, for lack of a better word, anything to speak about being tamper resistant. So, well, you can fill in the blanks. I don't know if I'd be buying these anymore. I think I will be better off making my own homemade ones because how many people do not know this and may open it up, or it could get opened up at the store and you guys really not know. So just my opinion. Let me know down below if you feel the same as I do about this or not. But in the meantime, I will create the lunch. And the reason that I spoke about adding the ranch is similar to adding in a dip or a condiment. I like horseradish. I'm not going to be doing that. This is my N=1. There's still one more piece there. My N=1 using the Flavor God ranch seasoning. And I'm going to use it liberally because it's going to sit in the refrigerator. And this is going to really only serve as a taste dip. Taste because it's very strong. I put a lot on it. I would probably venture to say maybe a teaspoon. Put this on top of it and just leave it in the refrigerator. Roll it up, leave it in the refrigerator for a couple hours and have that for lunch. Okay, this is the Egg Life wrap with the ranch seasoning. Let's try it. And take a bite. Oh, too close. I put a lot of seasoning in there, but the ranch taste comes out strong. Very good. If you're looking, obviously, for the creamy aspect to this, obviously, duh, it's not going to be there. But the taste is there. It's very good. Would I do it again? Absolutely. I'm not anti-seasoning. It's good. Yeah. Hey everyone, I want to be able to close out this video and do it with something other than food because you guys know what I'm having for dinner. It's steak. It's in the air fryer. It's going to be done medium and it's going to have Redmond's real salt. There you go. Now you know what I'm eating. I need some help, and I need some help from you, friends, for zero cost to you. I have a $100 bill that is just burning in my hands because I want to be able to give $25 to somebody every week to equal $100 for the entire month. The only requirements there are free. thing that you can do to help me. All you have to do is remember to use the word help. Now I'm going to pick on my friend, my bestie on YouTube, Cindy DeManch, and use her, for lack of a better word, as a guinea pig. Okay, Cindy is going to put a comment down below. She may say something like, "The breakfast looked great, Jerry. Help." The next thing that she could do to help me out for free, doesn't cost her anything, would be able to send the video by referring me to her husband Brian, so that Brian subscribes to my channel. So Cindy is going to write, for example, another comment below. She's already got one entry in for that day. She's going to go for the second entry, and she's going to make the comment stating, "Jerry, I sent my husband Brian to help," as a subscriber. Whatever, as long as she says Brian and help, that's her second entry. Now, her third entry would be if she would suggest me to her sister Deb. And she would say, for example, for the third entry, "Hey Jerry, I referred you to my sister Deb." That's her third entry for the day. Is it making sense? So the entries that she sends over would be Brian. Brian would say, "Hey Jerry, Cindy sent me over," and write the word help. I had to step outside. My maintenance guy is going to do the dishwasher. So where did I leave off? I left off with Brian. So Brian is going to make in his comments, "Cindy sent me help." Something that simple. That's Brian's entry. Deb, Cindy's sister, would comment, and she'd say in her comment, "Cindy sent me help." That's Deb's entry. Now, Deb can make a comment saying, "Those eggs were cooked perfectly." Now, Deb has a comment for making a comment, for making a comment, and she has an entry for being a new subscriber. You get it? Do you know where I'm going with this? So that's what I want to be able to do, and I want to be able to, every Saturday, end of the week, beginning of a new week, every Saturday, to be able to draw out of the paper, out of a big bowl, all the names, because I'm not technologically savvy. I will admit it. I will literally write everybody's name down for every comment that you have, as long as it's a comment with the word help, a referral stating who you're referring, help. I think you know where I'm going with this. I do. And I trust you. And I trust your judgment, and I thank you very much. But I gotta do paper. So that's the rules, for lack of a better term. Every Saturday I'll draw it, and then we'll start again on Sunday, and so on and so forth, and let it run, and $25 will be given to a random person. So you might be saying, for example, "Well, I won the first week. I don't want to be entered into the second week." No, I definitely want you to enter regardless. I don't care if you win a couple times. I really don't care. You might want to give the gift to somebody else. It's all relative. I hear the maintenance guy. I think he wants me to come inside, so I have to close out this video. So if you can, on the way out, do all the YouTubey things to help me out. I would appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to picking a winner this Saturday night. Take care, everybody, and I will see you tomorrow. Cheers.